Hey, I'm back. More from Michigan State football paradise. Mel Tucker suspended until further notice when the Title IX investigation wraps up. It's just, we're having a great time.
You are Locked On Spartans, your daily podcast on the Michigan State Spartans, part of the Locked On Podcast Network, your team every day.
Spartan friends, Spartan family, and who am I kidding? Fans of all college football teams, welcome to the Three Green Circus here in East Lansing. I'm your host of Locked On Spartans, your team every single day, or unless the head coach wants to phone up a sexual assault spokesperson and just do that. We're more than every single day. We're actually every other hour, it seems like today. We had a video earlier today breaking down the whole Mel Tucker sexual misconduct investigation, and it just has been reported after a team meeting with Michigan State that Mel Tucker has been suspended with pay until the Title IX investigation wraps up early October. That will be during the bye week. So, with that said, Harlan Barnett stepping in, and Mark D'Antonio, who I'm sure is thrilled to get back on a sideline. Hey, you've been looking really good in retirement. Why don't you get back here? Yeah, he's going to be on the staff in some sort of capacity. Who knows? And whatever. Who cares? I care, actually. So let's get into it right now. We talked about this earlier on a 10-minute video. We'll rehash some points here. Now, we're going to kick it off with, is this the right move or is it not? No debate from my end. There are plenty of times on this show where I'll be, hey, I can see both sides. Absolutely not. No, you have to suspend him with pay and, well, maybe eventually fire him as well. Now, here is why I say that this is no doubt the right move, even if the investigation does come out and it is his side of the story. That, yes, Brenda Tracy, the sexual assault spokesperson that has been on campus many times, that when they had this phone communication, that it was Brenda's saying that, hey, let's just do this once and still stay friends. That was Mel Tucker's side of the story. Brenda Tracy had quite a opposite side of that story. Let's just say that it's Mel Tucker's side that wins out here. Lack of evidence from Brenda or great evidence from Mel Tucker. Great. Awesome. We have a head football coach leading a program, leading young men that just decided to have this relationship with, like I've said 2 times already, sexual assault survivor who has now made her life promoting awareness for this cause, going to programs like Michigan State multiple times, putting up the fight against sexual assault. Now, I will stop everyone right here because I know that there have been some chatters of people saying, well, it's not illegal to have consensual phone intercourse, if you will. No, you are right. It's not illegal. You can do it. However, it still can be really bleeping stupid on a planet with 8 billion people on it. That might be a conservative number. There might be more than that. On a planet of 8 billion people, to pick one of the ones that it would be the stupidest to have this kind of relationship with. Again, if you're not tied in with Michigan State at all, you have no idea what I'm talking about. Brenda Tracy, I'll say it again. Sexual assault survivor, all right? She has gone to campuses, programs, organizations to preach against sexual assault. Michigan State signed some pledge. And what are you going to do? You're going to get in this odd relationship with her and wow, the other 7,999,999,999 people, they couldn't fill that as well. So no, let's say that it is Mel Tucker's side of the story. You're going to go the rest of your contract here at Michigan State, which is very long and very expensive too. Just like we're one big happy family and this is just some quirk that your uncle does. Like, no, this is pretty damning. It's pretty embarrassing. It's very awkward, even if it is all above board and consensual. I'm sorry. It's just the way it is. When you're paid $95 million to be a leader of a program, you don't do stuff like this. I can't believe that I have to say you cannot do stuff like this. I know it gets lonely on the road of recruiting. I know there's plenty of pressure, and we all deal with pressure in different ways, but I can name a few better ways than to do it that way with that person. Now, of course, let's say the investigation comes out and it's Brenda's side of the story that, wow, this was really aggressive on Mel's part. This was not consensual whatsoever. Here's a 5-second breakdown of what should happen. Fired, gone, sayonara, see you later, hit the bricks. So what other argument can you even possibly have? So it is the right move. I want you to imagine how recruiting's going to go, because it's just going so great right now. So many kids in Michigan State's class right now. That's for a different conversation. Just you walk into a recruit's house, and on your Wikipedia page is, hey, that's right, I'm the coach. I did win a Peach Bowl. That's right, I did go 11-2. I followed it up with a 5-7 season. My secondary is absolutely horrific. And oh, by the way, Brenda Tracy, our honorary captain, the one that's parading sexual assault awareness, just gonna go do some phone sex with her. That's right. Hey, so come play for Michigan State. Are you out of your mind if you think that's just gonna work from here on out? No, it's over. I'm sorry, it's over. I've said my piece as to why, legal or not legal, no can-do'sville. Now, we're going to talk about what it means for the rest of the season, what the next coaches have to do, recruiting, all that good stuff. But first, that's right, a little bit of an ad read here. Need to talk your ear off. It is the Game Changer of the Week, brought to you by Athletic Brewing Company. That's right, every week after the game, we have a Game Changer of the Week. Usually it's Nathan Carter or Noah Kim or something like that. But how about this for a Game Changer of the Week? It's common sense. That's right. The Game Changer of the Week is common sense. When you want to phone someone and then have some, heightened relationships with them, maybe think about it for a second and make sure that this is how you want things to go. That's your Game Changer of the Week, brought to you by Athletic Brewing Company. Much like Athletic Brewing Company has completely changed the non-alcoholic beer game, they make non-alcoholic beers that actually taste good. That is right. Athletic Brewing Company has completely changed the non-alcoholic beer game. They make non-alcoholic beers that actually taste good. They're full of flavor, well-crafted, and they taste just like a full-strength beer. Now, believe me, a lot of State fans can go for a full-strength beer right now, but it is Monday tomorrow, so let's crack open some Athletic Brewing Company. Let's act like we're having something that's fueled with booze, because it actually does taste like there is booze in there. But when we wake up Monday morning, best part of all, no hangovers. That is what Athletic Brewing is all about. First-time customers can use code LOCKEDON at athleticbrewing.com to get 15% off of their first online order. That is code LOCKEDON at checkout for 15% off at athleticbrewing.com. Near beer exclusions and conditions apply. Athletic Brewing Company, fit for all times. And hey, FanDuel. That's right. Go ahead and take Washington at whatever number FanDuel is providing this week. Get ready for the NFL season with incredible offers from FanDuel, America's #1 sportsbook. Right now, new customers can bet $5 and get $200 in bonus bets guaranteed. Plus, all customers who bet $5 will get $100 off NFL Sunday Ticket from YouTube and YouTube TV. Now is the best time to join FanDuel. The app is easy to use, and you can bet on everything from spreads to player props and more. I did a same-game parlay. That's right. This happened on Sunday. Got all 3 legs to hit. TJ Hawkinson, I had him over 40 receiving yards. He had 42 receiving yards. And then as this day has gone, he caught 2 more passes for -5 yards, so I lost out on that same game parlay. But it was still a great time with FanDuel. Don't get that twisted. Visit FanDuel.com/lockdown and kick off the NFL season with an offer you don't want to miss. It's FanDuel, official partner of the NFL. Let's get back to just talking about our Michigan State football Spartans. Let's talk about the suspension. And this is not an investigation that just started last night. No, this has been going on for months. And Mel Tucker has been around for months. So this means that MSU's administration either thought that, the evidence against Brenda Tracy's accusations are so just damning that they would get out of this alive. No one would know about it. Or even worse, they thought that this would never get picked up by anyone. Which here in Michigan State, you don't think ESPN's going to jump on a story? You got to be out of your mind to think that. They are circling like piranhas at all times, waiting for Mel Tucker to slip up. And that didn't take much to get creative on their part. You just did all the work for them. Now, I have heard the theory that, hey, you know what? There are some boosters high ranking at Michigan State that don't really care for Mel Tucker. Maybe they put a bug in Dan Murphy's ear or in USA Today's ear. And fine, you know what? Sure, I'll just blindly agree with that, but I also do not care. You know what a really good way to avoid this story coming out is to never do the story in the first place. All right. However, ESPN or USA Today found out about it. Quite frankly, I'm sorry. I do not care. I've seen hit pieces before. I don't know if this is necessarily it, and it is a hit piece, if you want to go that route, that could have been easily avoided. But wow, Michigan State, just a great institution right now. 4 presidents, is it, in the last 6 years? Just letting the coach away amid a Title IX investigation. And, well, everyone found out about it. It's time to suspend him with pay for the next few weeks. And they'll see if they can fire him. That was Brett McMurphy's first initial tweet, is that Michigan State has fired Mel Tucker. And it's no secret that there is a massive amount of money left on his contract. So if they could fire him with cause, Michigan State saves $70 million. And if the investigation comes out that, no, it's all good, Mel Tucker can keep going, whoa, I do not know what happens after that, quite frankly. Are we in this loveless marriage for $70 million more? Is MSU going to have to take a financial bullet to the chest like that? I certainly hope not. That would be great if they were able to find some cause here, because again, there's no way this can move forward. All right, moving on here to the football field, because hey, this isn't the offseason. This is unfortunately the season. What does this mean for the season ahead? Woo, if you have under 5.5 wins, just go ahead and call FanDuel right now and cash that ticket. I'm sure the customer service reps over there would be delighted with that phone call, but it gets a little hard from here. Not only does Michigan State have a very hard schedule, but now they have just lost their head coach. We are going to see how headstrong these kids are at Michigan State. And I want it very clear right now, they are already stronger than a lot of other kids you will ever run into in your entire life. I feel horrible for these kids. They were blindsided with it. They were just like the rest of us. They had no idea until Saturday at midnight-ish that, coach is up to some things. That's interesting, but now they have to go the next 10 games, or 11 if they want to make a bowl game here, with that over their heads. You don't think they're going to hear a lot of chatter about that, or just the pure mystery in the football building around the clock? Hey, 2 games into the season, you're 2-0, we're rocking, we're rolling. A lot of good things so far against these inferior opponents, and then Mel's out of here. I mean, that and God bless anyone that was here for the D'Antonio regime as well. I mean, just that was a whirlwind in itself, and now you got another one. I mean, if you're a guy like J.D. Duplain or Nick Samac or Trey Mosley, a guy that's been here since D'Antonio was here, you could write one hell of a book, man. But I just feel so bad for these kids. So what does it mean for the season? It probably means a lot of tough games coming up. Let's just be honest. I got a really hard time believing that this Washington game goes according to plan on Saturday. It was going to be a hard enough game going against what I think is the #1 offense in the nation. Now you got this. What does the next coach need to do here? Harlan Barnett, Mark D'Antonio, they just got to keep the vibes high, man, which I don't know how you do. That's a really stupid thing to say, just going off vibes. But really, what else can you do? You could try to keep your recruiting class afloat, try to keep your top-ranked players happy, because not for nothing else, you know what? Like, Mel Tucker brought some good talent here to Michigan State. They were all young. Let's see if they want to stick around after this in East Lansing. I certainly think that's not a panic statement. I think that's just reality. All right, whoever the next coach is not the coach they signed up to play for. And, well, let's be honest, a lot of greener grass out there outside of East Lansing around, well, this time period. So whatever. Just try to keep people happy. Keep chopping. God, I'm so glad we're just done with keep chopping. That was the stupidest thing in the world, you idiot. All right. We'll be back. Hopefully tomorrow. I don't know, in case anything else breaks. There is a press conference at 5 p.m. Had to record before 5 p.m. So, Mel Tucker suspended with pay. Everything's going great. Washington on Saturday. We'll be back this week. We'll talk recruiting. Talk games. You see this hairline, by the way? Like this. You wonder why I look like this at the age of 31 years old. Like it's this program. It's this program. Like there's never a slow day in East Lansing. I mean, can we just get just a year off of new anyway? All right. Hey, go green. I'll see you guys later. Love you.